What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about REAL most recent development update, and I'm doing that while holding the microphone. On top of my audio issues that buzz every time I go this way, I also just like when people hold the mic. It just makes it feel more personal. So we're gonna try that out. Let's get into it. So this development update from Void Interactive specifically talks on the teammate AI development that they've had going on. The devs recently spoke on the campaign mode, which involves taking your unit through various missions, all the while maintaining a focus on each unit's individual, mental and physical well-being. And if that's the goal of the campaign mode, I love it. I'm into that. However, please, God, don't use the current AI because they're incompetent. The current AI teammates will literally stand in a hallway and take rounds if their vision from them is right here. Like if the wall is right here and the enemy's down that way, they'll just get shot in their shoulder because technically they can't see them. That needs to be fixed. So the update goes on to list a series of changes to the AI to assist with this situational awareness and maneuverability. So what we've got so far is 4 different fall-in formations for SWAT AI, including single file, double file, diamond, and wedge. The SWAT AI can adjust their formation based on the obstacles around them. The ability to micromanage how your officers stack up, including left, right, split, and swapping positions for specific officers. You know, this is pretty big because it shows that we'll finally be able to independently command our guys. In recent times, it's been you can only command 2 at a time, but this is making it where you can control 1 at a time. Huge change. The SWAT AI can automatically adjust their positioning in a stack according to the room layout or their equipment. SWAT AI have voice callouts for open doorways, suspect actions, and more. Vastly improved realistic clearing tactics for SWAT AI that incorporates many techniques such as dynamic and limited penetration clearing. There's improved SWAT AI usage of less lethal weapons against suspect. The SWAT AI automatically secure and report civilians and suspects or DOAs, which is huge. SWAT AI automatically secures evidence and has more commands to make evidence collection much more streamlined. The SWAT AI can use the door ram and grenade launchers for breaching. The SWAT AI automatically swaps to their secondary weapon when out of primary weapon ammo and can fire in semi-auto to conserve ammo when appropriate. Brilliant! Also, there's improved grenade deployment accuracy for the SWAT AI. So going back to the AI's ability to swap their positions depending on the obstacles, I want us to take a look at this clip. By the way, we're currently at 3,319 of our 3,500 sub goal, and at 3,500 we're having a epic community event, and I can't wait to see you all there and help us get to 3,500. If you like the games, if you like the gameplay, you like the communication and the conversation, subscribe. Anyway, but this clip is pretty wild. So what we're seeing here, I want you to focus on the back 2 guys. So you see if you're counting from the back, the second guy, you'll see him at the very last second start to switch. He's currently covering rear. And then once he knows he's not the last guy in the stack, boom, he switches. Absolutely amazing. Awareness of not just the environment, but also of the other teammates. He knows he's not the rear guy, so he doesn't need to hold rear anymore, and he just automatically flips it over. Absolutely phenomenal change. I love to see that. Let's move on. So the article goes on to describe the various formations that are being brought to the game and how they can best be implemented in the missions. So obviously someone who's experienced, whether it be from real life experience or whether it be from playing these games a lot, they're going to know typically when is the best time to use which formation. But some people getting into this genre might not necessarily know that. So I'm kind of curious how the AI will react when you borderline intentionally put them in the wrong formation. So we might be doing some testing on that once this update comes out, so stick around for that. The micromanaging aspect being brought into the game is a long-awaited addition. They mentioned that before entry into a threshold, you can move your shield unit to the front, put the weaker units in the rear, and even adjust how units are stacked on the door through splitting them, putting them all on the same side, or splitting them up at the door. Now, no one likes a micromanaging commander, so they also add a sentence stating that the AI will try their best to stack in the most effective way possible, minimizing how much you have to control them. However, the ultimate decisions are up to you. Another neat addition is the clear with leader option. that will have the AI hold their action on you using your equipment like stuns or otherwise. This addition feels pretty big to me because currently when I play with the AI, I feel like more of a babysitter, tagging along with a group of toddlers and telling them where to go. But with this change, I'll genuinely feel more like I am working with my unit. Another neat addition here is a major improvement to the AI's individual brain. They will prioritize danger areas and threats, call out open doors and threats, and even check under tables. So if you've spent any time researching CQB or room clearing tactics, then you have definitely come across the term limited penetration or slicing the pie. This is pretty much used when you don't have, civilian lives on the line and you don't have, in time is kind of on your side, things like that. So the fact that the AI are going to be smart enough to utilize limited penetration versus all dynamic, pretty big change. So to top it all off, I think we all know that the absolute best part of Ready or Not is bringing order to chaos and then walking mindlessly around the map, looking for evidence and deceased or arrestees. Isn't that fun? Right? Right? But never to fear, the AI will now have the mental wherewithal to report these individuals and collect evidence without being told. So I know I've said to top it all off and they're not done yet and things like that, but I want you to hear out this last part. And this last little bit is one. They show off a new HRT uniform exclusive to the supporters of Ron. A lot of the supporter edition guys have worn out the equipment from the initial release and initial purchase of the supporter edition, and it's good to see that we're finally getting something more for being a supporter of the game. So lastly, and most importantly, is this last sentence. Prepare for entry, because we're currently on track to release 1.0 before the end of the year. And let me tell you, I don't know if you guys have got Christmas decorations up. I don't know if you guys have Thanksgiving decorations up, but either way, you got it. The end of the year is coming up. So I'm really excited to jump into 1.0. I'm really hoping that they're able to finish through and release at that end of the year goal that they have. I want to know what you guys think. I feel like this is a huge step towards showing us what that pinnacle Ready or Not experience looks like. This is what they're talking about when they say we're trying to avoid perpetual early access and actually hit a release. So I'm going to sign off right there, and I'm going to let that marinate, and I want to talk with you guys about this down in the comments. So I'll see each one of you there. If you like the video and you want to see more stuff just like this, go ahead and subscribe. We would love to have you stick around in the Deliberation Room community. Thanks for watching. Peace.